Good evening, Knights. This is Plotnick, a senior at BK from Salt and Light Radio, with tonight's pregame segment. Tonight, we'll get to know your junior wide receiver, Dom Wothuis. Hi, Dom.
What's up?
Alright, let's talk football. When did you start playing football?
I started playing when I was 5.
Tell me a little more about that.
I started playing just in California with like flag football with my friends. And then once I moved to Arizona, I kept on playing flag 5-on-5 and then 7-on-7. And then eventually in 8th grade, I started playing tackle. And I didn't start earlier because my mom was not a fan of it and like me getting hit. And so, yeah. And then I moved to Idaho, end of my freshman year. And then I just started playing BK here.
Was there anyone that inspired you to play football or biggest role model in the career?
Probably my dad. I always thought it was really cool that he played at South Dakota State. So I just kind of wanted to be like him. So, yeah.
Can you just kind of talk us through, like, what goes through your mind before a play starts?
If I know a play is going to me, I try to practice self-talk and not get in my head and just breathe and not really thinking at all and just make the play. Whatever happens, happens.
Positive self-talk. So,
Yep.
Do you have a mantra or something that you say, or is it just whatever comes to mind?
It's kind of different every time. Nothing the same.
Okay. I heard that you tore your ACL last season. Tell us a little bit about that journey.
I tore it in the Lake City game, week 4, and then started rehab as soon as I could. I got surgery really fast, and it always kind of motivated me just to get back on the field and just kind of not prove everyone wrong, but just I can still be that guy after tearing my ACL. So that kind of motivated me for this season, and yeah.
How was recovery? Did you recover fast? Were you out the entire season?
Yeah, I mean I was out the whole season. I was out 9 months.
Oh, wow.
It's a big recovery. The first month you can't really even walk.
Oh my gosh.
So I was in my bed for about 2 weeks. But after that, it's kind of just go mode, go to off the field, just try to get my strength back and then slowly go into speed and change of direction and all of that. And that's about after the 5-month mark, then you can start training for football and all that. So.
What was your biggest takeaway throughout it? Did faith play an influence?
Yeah, it definitely drew me closer to God, because you can't really do it all by yourself. You need God in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely think, just going through it, just know I'm not alone and there's a purpose of why I'm going through this and it'll all be good.
Do you have a highlight from your BK football career, a favorite team memory, something that sticks with you?
Probably, even though I wasn't even playing, probably winning state. Mm-hmm. That was really fun. And then, this year has been great, just every time we score a touchdown, it's really fun. And when I first moved here, just joining the brotherhood of the team really helped. I felt we just clicked instantly and I didn't feel like a stranger anymore after I moved. So it was really nice.
That's beautiful. All right, for a fun one, you kind of been talking about how you moved here. Where were you born? Where did?
I was born in California, Riverside, California.
Gotcha. And then did you come straight to Idaho your freshman year? Or
no, I moved to Arizona when I was around 7 years old because of my dad's job, and then we ended up moving here because of my dad's job again. So, yeah. And
then how was that You were a freshman? It was second?
It was middle of freshman year, yeah.
And how was that transition for you?
It was definitely rough at first, but like I said, right when football started, I was this is clicking good. Aww. And so, ever since then, I like it a lot, so yeah.
Oh, beautiful. All right, let's talk faith for a moment. How, kind of going back to that, how do you use faith on the field in day-to-day?
For the field, me and Ben, the quarterback, we always pray, or at least we always try to pray before the game. So I think that can really calm us down and just let the nerves out and just know it's all in his hands and whatever happens, happens. And then throughout the day, I always try to just lean on him whenever it gets rough. So yeah.
Oh, beautiful. All right, just a few more to reflect on. If you had to say thank you to anyone right now, who would it be and why?
Probably my mom, just because, she has a lot of stuff that I might take for granted in the moment, but I know that she cares about me a lot and it means a lot to me.
And to close out tonight's segment, what piece of advice would you give your millions of listeners right now?
Probably not to listen to anyone most of the time because they're most of the time wrong, whether they're doubting you or whatever. And yeah.
Just be yourself.
Yeah, be yourself.
Here you've heard it. I'm Ella Plotnick from Salt and Light Radio. Special thanks to our guest, junior wide receiver, Dom Wothuis.